And I'm coming back to you with the one day, one concept idea where we take one term and we define it to you to make sure that it is simple and easy for you to connect. Today, I want to talk to you about the concept of decentralization because I'm pretty much sure you heard about it, but I'm not sure people always understand it. You heard about decentralized renewable energy system, but what does it mean exactly? That is what we want to be talking about here. So, decentralization, for you to understand, it refers to the distribution or dispersion of function of power, people, and things away from a central location or authority. So, in the context of energy system, so decentralization refers to the generation and the use of energy at a local or regional level rather than relying on a centralized system like we see most of the time in many countries, right? Centralized system that actually has a say on anything related to production and distribution. Here, things are actually spread across. So, decentralized energy system can include a variety of technology. This is where you have technology like solar panels, where you have wind turbines, microgrid, which generate and distribute electricity locally, right? This is now why you heard so frequently about decentralized renewable energy system. So you probably want to be asking me, hey, Tony, what are the benefits and also the challenges of running a decentralized system in the energy sector? Let's start first of all by the benefits, right? So the benefit that you see, it increase energy security, right? So energy security is big on the agenda right now. So when things are decentralized, it is better for energy security. Why? It simply means that decentralized energy system, they're less vulnerable to disruption in the centralized grid because in the centralized grid, when there is an issue, everything gets affected, right? When it's decentralized, it's only one part, you isolate it and the rest can continue. Yeah. And the disruption that we're talking about here are power outages or sabotage, which happen a lot actually. So another advantage that I see benefit is greater efficiency. So decentralized system can be more efficient than centralized system. Yeah. And they eliminate the need for energy to be transmitted over a long distance. And actually, when you transmit in electricity on a long distance, this is where you're having lots of losses, right? Energy losses. So the shorter the distance, the better it actually is. So another benefit is the reduced environmental impact because the centralized system can help to reduce the environmental impact of energy production because they rely on local resources and often incorporate renewable energy sources. And the fourth benefit that I see is greater control. Definitely. Yeah. So greater control because decentralization gives individuals and communities more control over their energy supply and they can generate and use energy locally. So as you can see, overall, decentralization can help to create a more resilient, efficient, and sustainable energy system. It sounds appealing, right? Excellent, right? That's why we're talking more and more about them. Now, it's also fair to say that there are some challenges that are actually linked to decentralized. And let me just list some of them. So the first one I can think about straight away is upfront costs. You want to know that because decentralized energy systems often have higher upfront costs than centralized, which make them less attractive to investors. And one reason because it actually includes a lot of renewable energy power. And as you know, the upfront capital is actually higher for renewable energy compared sometimes to other projects, right? So that's what you want to know. The second disadvantage or challenge is the complexity because the centralized system, they can be complex, more complex than centralized system as they involve a large number of smaller scale technology infrastructure. So think about the challenge that you will have when you want to design them, manage them, and maintain them. Because the more part you have, the more challenging it can be to make sure that everything works perfectly. Another challenge that I see is a regulation. Decentralized energy system, they may be subject to a complex, web of local, state, and federal regulation, which can vary widely from one jurisdiction to the other. That's a problem. That's a problem. How can you make sure that everything, talks to one another so that you have actually systems that are compatible. That's a problem. Yeah. And also technical expertise. Yeah. Decentralized system may require a specialized technical expertise that may not be widely available, and that could be a barrier for adoption. Yeah. But despite these challenges, decentralization is a promising approach for addressing some of the most pressing challenges that the energy sector face, such as the need for greater energy security, efficiency, and also sustainability. So that's what I have to tell you with regard to those issues with decentralization. There's lots of benefits, but some challenges as well. So if you liked it, 3 things I want you to do. I want you to like, to comment, and to share that. As for me, I had a pleasure talking to you today, and I see you on another day for one day, one concept idea. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.